What exactly is going on? What is up, Alien Army? I am Oculus, the alien next door, purveyor of esoteric lore. And on this channel, we discuss everything out of this world. So today's topic, I am going to be speaking a little bit cryptically, and when you know what the fuck I'm talking about, you know the fuck why. So we are just going to say that this is in regards to a certain something that is going around in the current events. As I am filming this, it is August 2021. So the thing that's been going around that is purported to help people. Now, there are a lot of theories about what this essentially is, okay? And I'm not here to say one is for sure right, one is for sure wrong. I have my own suspicions, but I am going to be talking about today what I received as a channeled download. So this one, this shit resonates with me. I know that's what it is. I'm not saying that it is or it isn't the other things that it is purported to be. It might have certain technology in there, which I think you know what I'm talking about, certain technology that of a magnetic nature. We all have seen the videos of black goo and things like that, okay? So you know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying that it isn't those things, because it can very well be all of these things together, right? Because there's a lot of different agendas going on with that. So I just want you to keep in mind that this one that I'm talking about here is what I channeled. I have not seen this anywhere as a possible theory as to what it is. Whereas like the other common ones, I mean, we all know what the fuck the theories are in regards to that. But this one, what was conveyed to me is that among the other things, what this is an accelerated aging serum. So if we want to think of adrenochrome as like the fountain of youth serum,
adrenochrome?
This is the exact opposite, and that's actually the example that was given to me when I channeled this, okay? So it's accelerated aging serum. And what I mean by that, this is why, you know, depending upon the individual's physical vessel, you know, how their thought process is, how content they are, how they keep their physical vessel in shape, what they're putting into their physical vessel, yada yada, how they're taking care of themselves, basically. This is why the thing that is out there is affecting different motherfuckers so differently, because everyone is an individual, so they're taking care of their physical vessel in different ways, and depending on where they're at, things might affect XYZ motherfucker differently than ABC motherfucker, even though they took the same thing. So this thing that is very popularly talked about now, being an accelerated age serum, is it's sort of like what they give to chickens, like the GMO, the growth hormone. It's similar to that as conveyed to me, but it's more in regards to rapid aging, rapid early onset of dis-ease. So in my view, dis-ease in regards to the human physical vessel is stemming from mind. That's my resonance with it, okay? Dis-ease stems from mind. I'm not saying that there aren't like dietary habits or other type of habits that can bring on something like that, because they might, but it's only if the mind and the psyche allow it to be so, all right? So let's just get that out of the way, because I'm not saying that certain individuals are prone to this or prone to that. No, I don't believe in it, okay? I just don't. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I don't believe in it, just from things that I personally have bore witness to. I'm like, I don't know if I believe in that. Oh, this is a hereditary chromosome or some shit like that. I don't believe in it. If you do, continue to do you, but I do want to put that out there because it goes in tandem with what I'm conveying here, because this is is the message I received. So let's say that there are two different motherfuckers. We have motherfucker A, motherfucker B. Now these two motherfuckers happen to be identical twins. So that's why I'm talking about the dis-ease and the body, because we do know even those with medical degrees, I've had conversations with different individuals with medical degrees, and they even say it. They're just like, yeah, from what they study, two identical twins can have entirely different responses or reactions to their outside environment, even though they have the same DNA. So this is why I want to bring that up. With the example of the twins, we have motherfucker A, motherfucker B. Now, let's say both motherfucker A and motherfucker B, they're twins, and they both get the thing that is out there, right? Like they choose to do that, okay? It's their body, they can do whatever the fuck they want with it. So they choose to do that. They have the same DNA, the same chromosomes, yada yada, all right? But motherfucker B runs 5 miles every day, eats healthy, gets sunlight, has joyful social interactions with others, enjoys his job. He has stereotypical happy face, all right? We have motherfucker A over here who is twins with motherfucker B, but him, he exercises here and there, like he's pretty fit, he eats right, he wants to be active, and he's healthy, but you know what? He hates his job. He's highly stressed at his job. He's highly stressed, he doesn't like it for whatever reason. So now we're going to take the two of them, we're gonna look at the differences, right? They basically have a similar lifestyle, they have the same DNA, but this motherfucker A, is stressed. So chronic stress, remember, it's caused in the mind. To me, even like a physical dis-ease is caused in the mind, but this ain't about that, okay? Like this is my viewpoint. If you agree or if you don't, that's on you. I do not have a medical degree. I will tell you this again, and I don't want one.
I have a degree in being me, and that's it, motherfucker. I'm going.
Let's continue. He's chronically stressed. What we know about stress is that it causes strain on the heart. So the two of them, they had the same DNA, but this motherfucker A, he has already a strain on his heart because he's stressed. That's why when you're stressed, you feel it in your chest, right? Because it's affecting the organ of the heart. Motherfucker B, he happy as a pig in shit. He got no stress. He light as air, okay? He getting his Anubis on.
And my heart is light as a feather, motherfucker. Now what?
So they both get the premature aging serum. They have the same DNA. What's gonna happen? Because of the lifestyle of motherfucker A, with the stress and the strain on his heart, that premature aging serum is gonna likely affect him in his heart region earlier onset than if that stress had continued, and then let's say something happened with the organ of his heart when he was like 85. Now it's going to happen when he's 35. Do you see what I'm saying? That is what a premature aging serum does. It's going to bring about something that is already kind of going on in the body, but it's only going on in the body because of the mental process and the emotions that one is conveying upon the physical vessel, because the physical vessel, it has to follow the energy. It ain't the other way around. So he has that going on. Whereas motherfucker B, the happy twin, he gets the accelerated growth serum, and he's happy as a pig in shit. So guess what? His early onset of anything ain't gonna happen at age 35 or whenever he takes the accelerating age serum. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is why it was conveyed to me, because I've been asking. If we're friends on Twitter, you've been seeing me, I'll be asking questions like, well, what does this mean?
What do you think the point of that is?
Right? So I'm asking, right? But you know, I'm asking the physical, but you know, I'm really asking the fucking ethers, because you know, the ethers always fucking answer. So I got my answer. I done received my motherfucking answer. That's why it's affecting different motherfuckers so entirely differently. You could say, oh, this motherfucker took a sugar pill, you know.
You know that line, okay?
I'm not saying that that isn't going on. I'm not saying that there isn't magnetic influence or whatever the fuck else is purported to be out there. I'm not saying saying that it isn't, but I am saying that what I know from what I channeled, among the other things that it might or might not be, that shit is the antithesis of adrenochrome. It is age accelerating motherfucking serum. It's gonna speed up processes that are already going on in the individual's body. It doesn't matter the fucking DNA, because like the example that I gave you, and you could even ask medical professionals this, because I've spoken to legit fucking doctors that said they don't know why twins are going to react or respond differently to different outside influences in a physical medical nature. They don't know. They don't know, but it does happen. So you could look that up. I will tell you right now, you look that up. So these two twins, motherfucker B, he happy as a pig in shit. Even if he gets the accelerated age serum, he likely, I'm not saying he's not going to have other effects, but the reason, because remember, this is what I asked the ethers, the reason why motherfuckers are reacting so drastically to the same thing,
allegedly the same thing, purportedly the same thing,
is because, sure, one could have gotten a sugar pill, let's just say that, but the other examples I know is because it is catered to the individual. It's just gonna rapidly induce whatever problem is already going on in the physical vessel. I don't give a fuck who agrees with me, who doesn't. This is what I know. I channeled it. I stand by it. I will stand by it. Again, I am not saying that it is or isn't any of the other things that it's purported to be, because I do believe, and there is scientific evidence that it is those other things. But what I know, because I was asking and I done got my answer, what I know is that it definitely has an age accelerating thing in there, that it's sort of like, if you want to picture, okay,
metaphor time, because it's me.
Metaphor time, Pac-Man video game. Pac-Man is like bop, 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 bop. I don't know what sound effect he makes, but that's what he's doing, right? He's like munching on these little coins or whatever the fuck they are. That is what this thing is doing when it is introduced into the physical vessel. It's like looking for coins, but it's looking for coins that are already decaying, or they're already having issues, or they're already weakened. And it's going, and instead of munching on it, right, it's like, whoo, it's like, let me hype you up, let me hype you up. So it's not eating, well, I guess you could, I mean, there's different ways you could look at it. I guess you could say it's eating it, and then it's multiplying in and of itself of what it's eating, the detrimental thing that's going on in the physical vessel. Or you could say that it's like hyping it up, it's inducing whatever foreign agent it is into that problematic area, and then it's just accelerating it. It's like watching fucking plants germinate in like fast forward motion, if you've ever seen any of those videos, right? That's simply what it's doing, okay? I don't know exactly how it's doing it. As I said, I ain't a motherfucking scientist. I just know what I know channeled. This shit came in loud and clear. I will stand by this, okay? Again, you may agree. It might resonate with you. It might not. I just know that I was asking for quite some time, why is it affecting different motherfuckers, different ages, gender, whatever? It's all about what they have already going on within them, how they are. Because remember, the body, Joe Dispenza says this, the body is the subconscious mind. So whatever they have going on within them that has the potentiality to be a problem, let's say when they're 80 years old, it's just gonna fast forward, okay? It's gonna rapidly induce whatever issue was already going on. And because the example that I gave, the two identical twins, everyone is an individual, and therefore different things are going to affect their energy differently. Therefore, energetically, they're going to be projecting onto their body different things, which is why you have motherfucker B, the twin, who is stressed. Now he drinks the Kool-Aid and he has a stressed out organ, heart, right? From the stress, that's the organ, we want to look at the heart. Now what's going to happen sooner rather than later? Whereas compared to his happy twin, motherfucker B, he's happy as a pig in shit. He takes that, okay, not saying that he's not going to be sticking to the refrigerator or anything like that. He might be, but he's not going to likely have the same type of stress put on his organ that was already under stress in his physical body. And that is why motherfucker A could just right away, and motherfucker B is like, wait, but we're twins and we drank from the same cup of Kool-Aid, but I'm good and this one ain't. You see, that's the answer that I wanted.
Thank you, universe.
And the universe gave it to me. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing. And remember, what is going on in the body is, we could do this for every organ. It doesn't just have to be stress from the heart. It could be, this is someone who, let's say they're a lumberjack. I don't know why that came into my mind, but here it is. So we're gonna roll with it. Mr. motherfucking Lumberjack, what is he doing? He's like chopping wood and bending and stretching and bending and stretching all day, every day. Guess what? He might have things that when he's 80 years old could have gone on with his back or his arms or something with his muscles. But now if he drinks the Kool-Aid, his back, his arms, his legs even, because remember, that's what he's doing. He's doing like hard physical labor. So his body is going to be more stressed than someone who sits at a desk all day, even though they're stressing their body in a different way. But you know, let's stick with this, okay? So Mr. Lumberjack, now he drinks the Kool-Aid, and guess what? Now his arms are gonna start acting up prematurely, rather than in 40 years, let's say, had he not drank the Kool-Aid. So I think I'm just gonna call this shit like the Kool-Aid, drinking the Kool-Aid, because
I fucking love it.
that is really just what I wanted to convey to you all, because I film videos when I know it's gonna resonate with someone, anyone. So whoever the fuck you are that resonates with this, I see you. And that is really what I have for you today. So I do want to make it clear, I am not poo-pooing other ideas of what's in the Kool-Aid concoction, okay? Because I do know that there is scientific data regarding what it is. I know that there are several different agendas going on.
I'm gonna just call it the Kool-Aid agenda.
I do know that there are a lot of things that can contribute to it, but I want to tell you that the channeled information, the question I was asking, why are different motherfuckers being affected so differently, that is the answer, because there's something in there, along with the other shit that may be in there, that is designed specifically, like that little Pac-Man, to seek out areas that might be problematic or are starting to become problematic, and then it's just gonna hype them up, it's gonna amplify them. Rapid aging serum. So that's what I got for you today. I am Oculus, the alien next door. We will chit chat again soon.